Hello and welcome here. With several releases from franchises including the Marvel Cinematic Universe, DC Universe, and Sony's Spider-Man Universe, 2024 appears to have an excessive number of superhero films. Superhero films have dominated Hollywood franchise production since the early 2000s. Although iconic series like the X-Men, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, and Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy all existed, it was Iron Man from 2008 that really marked the beginning of the contemporary era of superhero movies. Marvel Studios now releases many projects annually as a result of the MCU's enormous popularity. Warner Brothers followed suit with the studio's ill-fated DCEU. In combination with Sony's own efforts to construct a superhero world, superhero movies soon overtook other genres as the most popular ones from year to year. With the release of multiple superhero movies that may be too many for one year to handle, 2024 just seems to be continuing that tradition. With that stated, here is a list of every superhero film coming out in 2024, from DC and Marvel Productions to the next films from Marvel. There are now 8 superhero movies that are confirmed to be released in 2024, after the most recent shifting of release dates by various film studios. Here they are. Number 1. Madam Web. Scheduled for release on February 12, 2024, Madam Web will be the 4th significant movie in Sony's Spider-Man universe. Number 2. Deadpool 3. Set for release on May 3, 2024, Deadpool 3 is the 3rd entry in the Deadpool franchise but the first in the MCU. Number 3. Venom 3. Sony officially announced the release date for the first time after several Sony Marvel films had their release dates altered. The as of yet untitled Venom sequel is scheduled to arrive on July 12, 2024. Number 4. Captain America: Brave New World. With a July 26, 2024 release date presently confirmed, the 4th Captain America film is anticipated to debut as the 2nd MCU movie of 2024. Number 5. Kraven the Hunter. Originally slated for release on October 6, 2023, Kraven the Hunter will now hit theaters on August 30, 2024, according to a recent Sony delay. Number 6. Joker: Folie à Deux. Slated for release on October 4, 2024, will be the first DC Elseworlds movie since James Gunn and Peter Safran originally used the phrase for live-action movies. Number 7. Unnamed Sony Marvel Spider-Man film. In June 2023, Sony announced that their Sony Spider-Man universe would still be getting an unnamed film that will debut on November 8, 2024. Number 8. Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts by Marvel Studios, which is scheduled for release on December 20, 2024, will be the last superhero movie to hit theaters in 2024. It is difficult to fathom more than 8 superhero films being out in a year, say in 2024, but 2019 saw the release of 10 big superhero flicks, despite the argument of superhero weariness being frequently made in recent years. 2019 was a significant year for the Disney franchise, starting with the MCU. With the release of Captain Marvel, Avengers Endgame, and Spider-Man: Far From Home in 2019, the Infinity Saga came to a close. Given the state of instability the franchise has been in since the multiverse saga started, many would say that this year was the last time Marvel Studios had a year that was universally successful. In addition to the 3 films produced by Marvel Studios, X-Men: Dark Phoenix, another Marvel film, was released. Without taking into account the New Mutants mid-COVID release, Dark Phoenix completed Fox's X-Men series in a middling way before the rights to the eponymous team totally shifted to Disney. DC also had a very successful year in 2019, releasing the critically acclaimed Shazam and the blockbuster Joker in the live-action category. The 2019 release of Teen Titans Go! Vs. Teen Titans was another significant one for DC. 3 other superhero films were released in addition to the DC and Marvel films. These were Brightburn, Glass, and Hellboy. 2019 has been the biggest year for superhero movies in a long time when all of these films are considered. While 2024 won't surpass 2019 in terms of superhero movies, it will match 2023 in terms of 8 releases, even if both years will probably have too many. The overwhelming number of superhero films coming out in 2024 begs the issue of why there is such a surge. The current SAG-AFTRA and WGA strikes are one of the main causes. The WGA started going on strike in May 2023 to press big Hollywood studios for more equitable working conditions. The SAG-AFTRA union did the same a few months later. Sony was the first studio to change its release plan in reaction to the strikes because they don't appear to be ending anytime soon. Kraven the Hunter was one of the movies that was impacted. Because of the strikes, Sony had to delay the release of the solo Kraven movie from October 2023 to August 2024. Alongside these postponements, Sony also revealed the July 2024 release date for Venom 3, bringing the year's total number of superhero films to 4. The total increases to 8 with the release of Sony's additional unnamed film plus the different MCU or DCU films in 2024. Although 2024 and 2023 are tied for the most superhero films to be released since 2019, this record may not last for long. The MCU and Sony's Spider-Man universe both have no signs of slowing down in terms of the amount of content they will produce, so by 2025 and beyond, 4 to 6 movies might be published from just those brands. Additionally, Superman Legacy, another Elseworlds release, and The Batman Part 2 mark the beginning of James Gunn's DC Universe in 2025. If the DC Universe starts releasing 2 to 3 films annually like its Marvel rivals, 2025 and 2026 might easily surpass 2024's 8 superhero films. This does not account for any more delays or rearranging of schedules by the individual franchises, which would undoubtedly cause this sum to alter. However, it is obvious that the 8 superhero films scheduled for 2024 may pale in comparison in the near future, particularly with the anticipated ascension of DC under Gunn and Safran. Superhero weariness may become more prevalent as a result of the inescapable rise in superhero movie releases. The claim that superhero weariness has finally set in has become increasingly prevalent as a result of films like Black Adam, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Shazam: Fury of the Gods, and The Flash all underperforming at the box office in 2022 and 2023. In spite of this, a few outliers did well at the box office, including Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and Spider-Man: Across the Spider-Verse, demonstrating that moviegoers are more likely to be weary of subpar superhero films than the genre as a whole. As a result, if 2024's film releases are all of high quality, they may all experience some measure of success. The same is true of any superhero films that are published after 2024. The notion of superhero weariness may simply go away as fast as it was stated if studios started aiming for quality over quantity. However, the 8 films scheduled for release in 2024 may prove to be too many and directly contribute to the dwindling popularity of substandard superhero movies if studios keep putting out inferior works in series like the MCU, DCU, and Sony's Spider-Man universe. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.